Hello, this is Isolation Protocol Day 101. Yeah, like the Dalmatians. Uh, let's see, I did so much stuff yesterday in addition to having to go to 2 pharmacies and a bunch of other running around that I pretty much haven't done anything else. Um, when I got home and after recording and uploading and all that fun stuff, I started crocheting, did just a couple of rows on this. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Can't wait to see it all blocked out and ready to wear. Uh, what else? Um, Normally I am up until 3, 4 in the morning because I just can't sleep. And my doctor said that's because you drink too much coffee. So we said stop all coffee, all caffeine, nothing that has caffeine in it, no chocolate. So for 10 days, no coffee. Salisbury, where are you going? Come on. Rat. Oh, she's going to show his butt. Yep, I knew he was going to show you his butt. Sorry about that. Hi, Sally Bear. Yeah, you're a good dog. Okay, where was I? Caffeine. So for 10 days, I had no caffeine, no chocolate, no soda, no coffee, no tea, nothing that had caffeine in it at all. And my sleep got worse. I was not sleeping more than maybe an hour at night, and normally when that happens, I will end up sleeping all day, and I was just kind of drowsy all day. Just too, now you got to get back off the couch. Too tired really to do much of anything other than sit and knit and crochet. And anyhow, so last night thinking it would be about the same, or with all the running around I did yesterday, I just needed some caffeine. So around 5 o'clock or so, right after recording the yesterday's video, and while it was uploading, I made myself a glass of iced tea. Now, iced tea does not have much caffeine in it because it is so watered down, for one thing. And I only, I made a cup of tea, nice hot cup of tea, poured half of it into a glass full of ice, and the other half is in the refrigerator for a second glass of iced tea, which I never did end up taking. Um, anyhow, so that wasn't very much caffeine, but I slept 9 hours. I had my laptop on my lap at around 11:30. I'm starting to do some last bits of editing and stuff. And the next thing I know, it's pitch black out. The dogs are snoring. No more fireworks, explosions, etc. So I know it was probably around 3 or 4 in the morning. Closed my laptop, put it down, and went back to sleep. Yeah, still sitting up in the chair. And didn't get up until about 9 o'clock this morning. So that was a lot of sleep. It was a lot of sleep. I have not slept that much since I don't know when. Yeah, I really don't know when. So this morning I thought, yay, I am going to make some coffee because obviously it's not the caffeine that is making me not sleep. So I had a cup of coffee this morning and I was bouncing off the walls. Normally 3, 4 cups of coffee a day, no big deal. And I don't drink any after about 3 in the afternoon, unless I have to stay up late at night for some reason. And yeah, so I drank two cups of coffee in the morning, and I was just, well, no, I drank one in the morning, and then I drank half of a cup later. And it's not my huge cup either. This is just my rescued human cup. Yeah, oops, my dog rescued me. Thank you, Aaron. Love this mug. Um, so yeah, it actually doesn't hold as much as it looks. Uh, so yeah, I drank that, um, which holds about a cup and a half, and like 12 ounces, and bouncing off the walls. So jittery. Got so much stuff done this morning. Did a load of laundry, did a whole bunch of knitting, did a whole bunch of crocheting. I am now on the sleeves, boring, solid, charcoal gray sleeves On my big gray tunic, I knit 2 sleeves at a time to make sure that they are exactly like each other, especially when I'm just making the pattern up as I go along. So that seems to take forever to get any progress on the sleeves. But the nice thing about that is when you finish one sleeve, you finish 2 sleeves, so it's ready to go. You don't have to start again with another sleeve. Anyhow, yeah, bouncing off the walls. You can tell I'm still really like jabber, jabber, jabber. And that's just from 1.5 cups of coffee. So wild, yeah. And I usually fill that mug twice or fill my really big mug 1.5 to 2 times. The really big mug holds 22 ounces, I think, 24 ounces. It's a 24-ounce mug to the top, but I don't fill it to the top. So, yeah, because then I spill. Yeah, I spill a lot anyway, but whatever. So yeah, I'm babbling. Um, it's not the caffeine that's keeping me awake, I am sure, because I did not take a nap today, which means I will probably sleep all night. So hopefully that will happen again, but we will see. Give it a couple of days and get my system back used to having caffeine in the morning. And instead of being tired all day with a splitting headache is gone. I have been editing like crazy, reading like crazy, doing a little bit of editing, crocheting, laundry, trimmed the dog's toenails. Well, 3 out of 4 of Salisbury's feet. Yeah. Um, Last time I trimmed his toenails, I did the 2 front paws and 1 back paw. This time I did the 2 front paws again because they grow so much faster. And the other back paw before he got, yeah, he fights me with it. Fights. And I've never quicked him. I don't know why. He just fights. He doesn't mind having his paws touched, but you bring out those clippers and he takes off. Oh, speaking of which, cute story. Uh, While I was editing earlier this morning, it started getting hot around 1 o'clock or so. Will you stop making so much noise? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of junk mail in the mail, and he's got it over there and he's playing with it. Um, so, uh, what was I going to say? I was editing, and it's starting to get hot. About 1 o'clock, it's like my feet are so hot. I've got a 75-pound dog asleep on each leg, and my laptop on my lap, which also, gives off some heat. So I told the dogs, good dogs go outside. They looked up, perked up, looked at me like, are you going to take us for a RIDE? I think they can spell. And I said, are you guys good dogs? Are you going to go outside? And I swear, Honey Bear looked me right in the eye, turned her head, turned it back, turned it again, turned it back, and said, humph, no. Like, no, they're not going to go outside. And she went right back to using my foot as a pillow. Thank you, dog. So, yeah, got sweaty feet and a lot more of the editing that I got from suggestions that people have been calling me about on changes that I need to make for Girl Unseen. So, yeah. Uh, Also have been listening to Broadway show tunes. When I am in the mood to like move, 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 yeah, that's one of the ones that I go to because most of them are dance numbers. So if I start, bursting out into song and I'm singing things like Mamma Mia, here we go again, yeah, that's why. Do not sing the ballads. Yeah, I can sing most of the songs from Cats, but when it comes to things like Memory, nope, don't have the range for it. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I've got all of those songs memorized. Also, Phantom of the Opera. Saw that on stage at least 7 or 8 times, I think, and absolutely love it. So, the Michael Crichton, Whatever. Yeah, the that's the version that I like to listen to, and uh, that's one of my favorite versions. I have also listened to a few others, but that's my favorite. So, yeah, lots of Broadway tunes all day today while I've been editing and doing everything else that I've been doing. What else? Fortune cookie reading. Yeah, I've been reading more from another mermaid story from a anthology that's got like almost 5,000 pages. Oh my God, it's huge. A whole bunch of full-length novels that are mermaid stories. Dragon stories too, I think, called Sirens and Scales. Scales and Sirens, Sirens and Scales. Yeah, I put it on, or I think my daughter put it on the Kindle a couple of years ago, I guess. But I'm just now starting to get around to it, and I thought, okay, I'll read the next book, and then I've got a whole bunch of books that I promised people I would read right away, but then this is like 4,000 pages, so I'll read one story at a time and alternate one of those with one of the books that I really need to read soon. So yeah, there's that, and it's fortune cookie time, and there's no fortune in here. Defective cookie! Oh well, at least they're delicious. Yeah, anything else? Nope, that's it. Again, I'm Kelly. Today is Thursday, June something or other, whatever, 25th, day 101 of isolation protocols. Things are starting to open up, like dog parks and stuff, but still a lot of things are closed. My favorite bookstore, I believe, was allowed to open last week, but they only had like 2 hours notice. So they are bringing staff back in, and up to this point, there's been one person there for a couple of hours a day, and you could call up and order books, and they would bring them to the curb for you. So they're going to be really open. Yes, I cannot wait. Uh, and oh, let's see, still, 6 feet distance within the stores. They have to wear masks. Lots of places you still can't go. But numbers are, they're starting to go up a little bit. I'm not sure why. It could be the protests that have been going on. It could be the massive beach parties that were going on around here for Memorial Day. Uh, it could be anything. Birthday parties. There was a birthday party down the street that I saw. I get my dogs, throw them in the back of the car, and drive around for about 20, 30 minutes once a week just to make sure that my car continues to work. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday, I actually needed gas. Opened up my gas tank, and there's a wasp nest inside the little door that covers the gas tank. So, yeah, that was kind of scary. I am allergic to bees. I have never been bitten by a wasp, but I don't think that I would have the same allergy to them that I do to bees. I am so allergic to bees. One landed on my foot one time, just landed on it and flew away within seconds. And my foot swelled up that I actually had to unbuckle my Birkenstock to take it off. And I usually keep my Birks really loose because, yeah, in the winter I wear them with socks. But this was summer, and so no socks, so it was very loose. And my foot swelled up so much within seconds that I had to unbuckle it to take it off, and I couldn't put it back on. I had to elevate and ice and Benadryl and the works to get the swelling in my foot down. So, yeah, I'm so allergic to bees that they can't even touch me or land on me. I can't even eat honey unless it has been overly cooked and processed and doesn't even really taste like honey anymore. Uh, yeah, I sure miss natural honey straight from the hive. My grandparents used to have beehives, and yeah, we would get a small mason jar with a chunk of honeycomb in it when we were kids, and That was so fun, just, you know, sticking your finger in the jar and picking up honey and eating honey all day from your own honeycomb. So, yeah, I miss those old days. Um, what else? Nothing else. Honey Bear is walking by back and forth, pacing back and forth, making a mess. Just knocked over another bag with the knitting, the gray sweater with the charcoal gray sleeves that I'm knitting, just knocked it over. And is dragging yarn across the floor. So I need to go. I will catch you later. Bye.